Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the new update for Dr. Mario World. We're jumping right into this first level here, which is just too easy compared to the rest of the slaughter that we're about to see. And according to someone on the Discord, the levels just get worse as you go. So I am not excited, and it just sucks because it's such a contrast, because the first set of levels I actually thought were some of the most enjoyable ones in a while. And some of these have been some of the least enjoyable ones for sure. But I did them all legitimately without using items or anything, and it took a very long time. But yeah, this one is literally just kind of work your way through. I hardly did any strategy at all. I kind of just destroyed whatever was open to me. Not really putting too much thought into it. I was very naive at this point. But it was able to work out for this level at least. Once I get here, I do have to destroy some of the crates myself. I think maybe the electric bomb kind of caused that, but maybe the electric bomb hit different stuff for you, and then you don't have to deal with that. So who knows? But yeah, I did it for a while last night, and it was rough. I was mostly stuck on 1064, and I was really stuck on 1063, and I wasted most of my lives on it, and then I didn't have very many lives going into 1064, so that was the main problem. But this morning I went and I beat it last night, and then I played 1065 a couple of times. And then I was out of lives and it was very late, so I just went to bed and I got up this morning and I beat it fairly quickly, and then went through the time stages fairly quickly as well. I guess I didn't mention, but the time stages I don't think are too bad. I can definitely see people having trouble on them. They're a little difficult. I also did almost mess myself up here, luckily getting Wario's skill one last time. I guess maybe that wasn't necessary to get the 3 stars. But yeah, there we go. I think Wario's a pretty good one for that. Just to get those points, really. Yeah, we move on. And this one I think took two tries, maybe 3. Was not on the same level as some of the other levels, but just going straight down the middle right away. And then obviously as you get to the blues, you want to hit the electric or the green coins around them. So doing that as you can. Gave me a bunch of double blues, which is sad, but ended up using them anyways. And then at some point here, you're gonna have to start hitting these green coins. I would kind of just suggest, well, actually no, you don't. I don't know. You don't have to do it because there are cannons at the bottom. Of course, making sure when you hit those cannons, you're getting it on the right time and everything. So I don't really know what I'm doing with all these capsules up top, because really you just got to get down to the cannons. And we're almost there. I think I get some more reds, and yeah, we get another double red, which is really good. And then I'm deciding what I should do with my blues here. I believe I probably end up bringing down that, well, I honestly don't remember. I might bring down that double blue. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking I would do. And then start lining stuff up with this blue cannon for later. And now we start hitting stuff here. Getting this cannon on the right rotation. Perfect. And now there are just a couple viruses left. Literally one now, actually. And we will get a hit of it when we destroy that yellow one. And then we'll just have to hit that yellow virus one last time. And what I'm relying on here, I believe, is King Boo triggering? Is this one I brought in King Boo for? Maybe it's not. No, I don't think I did. So, never mind. Sorry about that. But we did get Wario's skill one last time, which was absolutely necessary. I think I might have just barely gotten 3 stars. It does not look like I'm going to get enough, and then I get enough. I think 30,000 may be the cutoff, or somewhere around there. So, I was very close. But right in that area, I guess, is the amount you're shooting for. And now this one. This one, I was very stubborn in trying to do it as Wario, so I brought in King Boo. And even when King Boo triggered, sometimes I wouldn't even win. You really need a good set of circumstances for this one. And it's just really annoying. So you're working your way to get to these locks right away so that it's easier to get all the coins. You gotta get these purple coins the best you can, and sometimes the viruses line up to help you with that, and almost all the time they do not. So you're gonna kind of just have to try and figure out how you want to do that. And here I decided to use the rainbow capsules so I can destroy both these at the same time, which I think ultimately ended up being a good move, saving me some capsules and everything. And then I want to get a red and blue capsule here, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it anytime soon. But I can start working on other stuff, because I doubt any viruses are going to go over here, so I might as well just start working on it myself. A lot of the purple coins you're just going to have to destroy yourself, because the floating viruses hardly ever cooperate. But sometimes they line up really nicely, like those 3 reds really lined up nicely. Again, that's pretty nice. That should work out pretty well when we get to the end of the stage. And then we got the other lock there with, luckily we got a double yellow. That could have went bad. But we also have another double yellow here, which we will use, I would assume, to get some more coins. Yeah. And destroying this blue, I believe, so we can get a single yellow capsule out. So then I can destroy the rest of the stage here. So yeah, we do that. Wedge in between there. Get these blues down here. Now I just need a red and a blue. And I could destroy some of those red viruses a little bit easier, but I decide not to. And right here I have a very good amount of capsules remaining, and also hoping that King Boo will trigger. I actually think it might not even trigger. Yeah, well, I am going to get Wario skill again. I don't even think King Boo triggered for me, if I'm being honest. I just got a very lucky... Oh! I always do that, don't I? It might be the next level. I'm pretty sure I had a level where I wanted King Boo to trigger, and then I just ended up getting a really good round. I didn't need him. I think it was the next level. But yeah, for this one I did have King Boo trigger, and I just barely get it. Because look, I gotta work up to these coins up here somehow. And here I ended up doing this strategy, where now I can show the reds and then the blues, and then we start bringing stuff over here. And I just needed some stuff to line up, so I get these blues to line up. And I already have 3 stars, so just using the excess amount of capsules I get from King Boo to get that final coin. But yeah, without King Boo, that would not have happened. So, a very brutal stage to bring Wario into. I don't really know who you should bring into it, but Wario probably is not it. And for this one, I bring in Fire Rosalina. Maybe Toad or Goomba Tower would be better. Maybe Larry works out, but I tried Larry and it didn't seem like I was going to get 3 stars. But here, if you get an opening like this, you're probably going to do well. You may not win, but you'll probably do well. Getting a double blue, and then another blue, and then a double red, so you can get to this red bomb immediately, is a really, really good start, and it saves you a lot of capsules trying to get to the bombs right away. Because the bombs really just help open up the stage overall. And then hopefully we get some viruses around these few blocks at the top here, because you're really going to need to destroy these. Especially if you bring in Fire Rosalina, because she's not going to do that for you. And a lot of the characters you bring in, like, they're not going to aim for those blocks. So make sure you're smart about this. What I ended up doing here is getting this blue to fall, so then I can lay this double blue right there. I thought that was a really good strategy. I was happy with that. And then I was planning on bringing like a rainbow capsule in between that red as well. But Fire Rosalina ends up destroying it for me, which really worries me because I do have blocks up there yet. And yeah, this one, King Boo does not even trigger. I just have an amazing round. I have so many capsules left with 3 viruses remaining and just a couple, or 1 hit each on both of these. So I end up doing a pretty interesting stacking with those, with that red virus, and then I just place some reds on top of that yellow. And we finished with 10 capsules, which is enough. And I even brought in King Boo, so I didn't get as many points as I could from the viruses either. Or like I could have brought in Thwomp or something. So 10 capsules is enough, regardless of both point boosting assistants are like a lot of points. So yeah, hopefully that goes well for you. Getting a double blue and a double red at the beginning is really good. So do the best as you can on a round like that, for sure. Now for this one, I brought in Boo. I think he's a pretty good choice because his skill triggers very often. And he completely destroys that 2x2 area, which is basically just a little smaller version of Fire Rosalina that gets his skill much more often. Maybe he would have been good for the previous level, honestly. I didn't even think about trying him. But that's okay. So for this one, you're going to want to, like if some viruses are damaged, you're probably going to want to aim for those, just in the hopes that you won't get something down to the final hit and then, you know, Boo actually aims for it. That can be pretty frustrating. And then also go for the ones that are next to the blocks, because King Boo will maybe hit a couple of the blocks, but mostly you will be hitting them. And when he hits them, it does not take all the coins out of it, so you're going to have to get multiple hits out of it anyways. So line stuff up so that you can hit the blocks. Hit the viruses around the blocks, specifically, and let regular Boo kill the other stuff. And then in this corner here, I kind of have a nice way to place some blues down and get both of those blocks that I was missing. Regular Boo hits exactly where I want him to. And then we start bringing down some more blues down here to hit these blocks. I am hoping that when Boo is triggered that he will hit the iced one, and he does not. But I start lining up some yellows. I realize I just need to get points so that I can get King Boo to... regular Boo. Why do I keep saying King Boo? So we can get regular Boo to trigger, and then he will kill that final one. So, all in all, if you just have a pretty good round, it shouldn't be too bad. I think I might have brought King Boo into that as well, honestly. But I don't think he triggered, so not necessary. Now I moved to the time stages, and I lost one of them once. But they're definitely difficult, don't get me wrong. If you had trouble, do not feel bad, they are pretty tough. This one is the easiest of the bunch, by far. So, you start out just getting to these blue ones. The goal of the stage as well is to just clear all of the blue viruses. So, all the color crates do not need to go. If there's some greens that get left behind, that's okay. But there are some like barrels and stuff, and some color crates in your way that you'll have to destroy anyways, so keep that in mind. And I think Wario is a pretty great one for this one. Larry would probably work out just because there are so many color crates. It'd be really easy to get to this stuff a lot quicker. But yeah, at this point I'm literally just trying to destroy these last two viruses. Nothing else matters. And clearly enough for 3 stars. Again, the time stage is not too bad. We've had more difficult time stages for sure. But man, some of those regular levels, I am not looking forward to some of them. I think they said 1070 and 1080 were really, really brutal, as well as the special stage. I am not looking forward to that at all. So for this one, don't worry about anything except for the middle row. Just work your way down. You will hit some blues as you go, but that's okay. They'll come back into play later. And now you get all the way down here, start blowing up the bombs. One time I exploded the bombs and I actually got that key, that lock for me, but this time it didn't, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But we open up all the locks, and now you can see just how easy this section is, so just kind of blast through it and destroy the pinks as efficiently as I could, but it's not going to take that much time to fix that. I feel like I gotta sneeze. I hope I don't. But yeah, we're at this point here. Got the last couple of bombs, and then literally just get the last couple of viruses. We already have 3 stars, so I don't think 3 stars should be an issue on any of these, actually. As you clear it, you should be fine. Like this next one here, I think, well, I think I'm bringing in Thwomp, so I get some points from that. But I don't have any of the right colors on. I have a blue one, and the colors are pink and green. And this one as well, it's just clearing the green ones. If you have any pink left over, you don't need to clear it. My guess is you probably won't have any pink left over because they just really get in the way. And also, like, what else are you going to do with your pink capsules anyways? So yeah, just trying to work your way through. You know, the greens are kind of like the joints of this long snake going through the stage. So once you destroy the green, you can start destroying the pinks around them super easily. And they start hitting the crates too, which just makes it a lot easier to get through the rest of the stage. I don't know, just kind of set your eyes on one spot you want to start clearing and then just go for it, I would say. And also, I guess, just try to get down to that floating virus as quickly as you can as well, because that may sneak up on you if you end up leaving it for a while. You know what I mean? Like, if you leave it for the last thing and you only have a few more seconds, and you're like, yes, I did it, and then you hit it and it floats away. It does take a couple of seconds to land, a couple of seconds for you to kind of like register where it went. So just start going for it now, once you get to it. And then once you get it out of the way, it's just like, you've got nothing else to worry about. I completely rely on this final Wario skill, and then we just need to rush to get as many greens down as we can. I should just kind of left the pinks behind because they were not necessary. I almost lost on time, but we got it here. And like I said, 3 stars already achieved. So, thank you guys for watching. It's going to wrap up very quick, but I will try to do the next level, set of levels as soon as I can. So, I'll see you then. Goodbye.